All right, back again. You're getting 2 for 1 today. All right, so today, this next video. All right, the other day I threw up a meme that said the following: if you inherited $20,000 but had $20,000 in student loan debt, what would you do? Right? And it's more of a this is more of a trick question. Okay, so I put this up just to see the responses, and normally just like normal, I got all these different types of responses from different type of people. Now I want when I throw memes like this up there, I want you to be able to decipher between a debt response and a person that is financially free response, right? Because when you're financially free, you know how to manage money well, and you just use basic fifth grade math, right? So the majority of the responses are like, hey, take part of this and put it over there and invest it in here. And then when you get this is the common response from people that are in debt. They say things like this without even thinking, but they put in fancy words and fancy acronyms, and to the person that's novice to money, that sound like they're very informative and very smart with their money, right? I would take 10 of that, invest it in the stock market, and then triple that and quadruple that, and take the interest off and put it over here, and then pay some down to pay the student loan down, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? And I just listen, I just watch, right? You just sit back and just watch, right? And again, the novice consumer will see that and they'll be like, oh my God, that's a man, they are talking fancy terms. They must really know what they're talking about. Now, this is what I'm about to tell you is what I teach you, so you can understand that you can bypass all that stuff. It's just yip yap. It doesn't make it just sounds good, and I'll tell you how. Okay, now, and I'm gonna read this. Try to read this for word for word what I responded with. Okay, now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you all this something. I'm gonna show you all something that's simple that most do not see. Now, if I had simply said, what is 20,000 minus 20,000 equals 0, everybody would believe that answer, right? They could just punch it in their own calculator. 20,000 minus 20,000 is 0, nothing, right? But somehow, when people mix math and money together, somehow the answer comes out different than 0. It's not 0 anymore for some reason. The math doesn't change no matter if you mix it with money. It doesn't change. But even knowing this number is at 0, some people still believe they can invest with $0. That's mathematically impossible. I'm not saying it. Math is saying that. You cannot invest with negative dollars because negative dollars don't exist. You're below 0, right? The only way for a person to invest that has $0, is to borrow the money. They must borrow the money. Whether they know they're borrowing the money or not is 100% irrelevant. It doesn't matter. If you're in a negative, math says you are borrowing the money, literally. And if you're borrowing the money, that means that's the bank's money. So you're really indirectly investing in your retirement, investing into the stock market. When you're in the negative, you're investing using the bank's money, not your money. But when you use their money with or without your knowledge of knowing you are or not, it doesn't matter. You're investing the bank's money. They're doing it. You're doing it for them risk free, because you got to pay it back. Win or lose in the stock market, retirement, whatever, you got to pay them their money back. See what I'm saying? That's how it works. Now, if you are one of the people that still don't believe what I'm saying, right? Knowing the math is correct, because you put it in your own calculator. 20,000 minus 20,000 is 0. And if you're one of the ones that still don't believe it, you got to sit back and ask yourself. Literally go to the mirror, and I want you to literally ask yourself this question: how come I don't believe my own math?